r/AskReddit by Redmond Dtes. What is the biggest money mistake you have ever made? Bought a mobile home as a starter home. No one ever explained to me as a young adult the importance of investment and future planning. Mobile homes of course do not hold nor increase in value, so you never build equity. It's akin to renting, except you have to cover all your own repair costs too. Terrible financial decision. Don't buy mobile homes, kids. Just don't do it. Agreed to take over my ex-girlfriend's bills so that she could pay off her debts. 5 years and over $100,000 of my money later, she was in more debt than when we started and cheating on me. Don't ever do this. Just make her be an adult or dump her ass. It's never worth it. Going to college right out of high school. College is great if you know why you're there, but not for someone who isn't yet sure. Becoming a doctor. At the end of the day, it's just a job. It wasn't worth flushing my 20s down the drain and accumulating a mountain of debt for this. I'm, finally, in a good spot in life now, but I don't think the sacrifices I made to get here were worth it. Even from a less self-centered point of view, I don't really do that much good for others with this job. Modern medicine is so much better at dragging out death than it is at improving life, and I'm tired of being a part of it. One of those boot camp style gyms opened up walking distance from our apartment. We wanted to get in shape and figured we'd check it out. It was run by a married couple who was really nice. Initial classes were very small, but the exercise was great. The husband also did martial arts instruction, so I was considering getting into that. They were doing a really reduced special to get a year membership, so I went for it and paid half up front. A few weeks later, I can't remember the conversation, but they asked for the remaining payment and I said sure, why not? A little bit after that they called and said, sorry, but we opened the gym with a verbal agreement we would be getting a large amount of karate students and that fell through, so we have to shut down. We will get your money back once we get settled after we move back home. I foolishly had paid for all this but never had even gotten a written contract or whatever. They just ended up ghosting me and stopped replying to everything. I discovered Bitcoin very early. I bought 100 of them at 63 cents a piece. Sold the whole bunch for $300. A $5 million mistake. Think you win the thread. Was it really a mistake though? Without the benefit of hindsight, could OP have predicted that they'd have risen further when they sold? They still nearly doubled their original investment. That's nothing to sneeze at. I bought a vintage guitar from England, I'm in Canada, and had to get it shipped over the pond. Being a somewhat delicate item, I went for some pretty expensive shipping. Think it was £200, which was a lot, but not much compared to the £3,100 I paid for the guitar. I wrote my address wrong, and the item was shipped to Canada, had an invalid address, held at the depot for a couple weeks, then shipped back to the guy in England. I had to cover a fee and once again get it shipped over the pond. I got married. 43 years of buying and smoking cigarettes. Hate to admit it, but I got nailed by a crypto scam. So dumb. 5 years ago I bought plane tickets for my ex to come and see me. He cancelled on me 3 days before, saying his grandma was on her deathbed. She is currently still alive. I was 16 and I wasted 3 years worth of savings. I worked at a startup in the mid 2000s. I had great credit and bought a motorcycle for the owner under my name because his credit was horrible. We were making good money, so it seemed to make sense. He was going to pay for the entire bike in a few payments over the course of the year, so I figured it was not a big deal. Soon he stopped paying me for the bike loan, and then I found out that he had an opioid addiction. I let the bike get voluntarily repossessed. It ruined my credit for a bit and I was out a few $100s. The last paycheck I got bounced. I would have loved to take him to court, but he overdosed and died not too long after. TLDR. Got a motorcycle for someone else in my name. He stopped paying for it and I had to deal with the repercussions. Buying a boat. Don't buy a boat. Procrastination. I have paid so many procrastination fees for late bills and missed opportunities that the mind boggles. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more? Have a nice evening.